wild hunt begins!
Hello everyone, Warren here, and welcome back to the Talsyn campaign for Mortal Empires. Now, I find it kind of ironic that the first thing I see when I load up the save file is a full stack high elf army heading towards my coastline, because as you've seen in the past few episodes, Lothan have turned out to be much more stubborn than I expected. At this point I expected to be actually fighting the Dark Elves, but Lothan have turned out, if I wanted to be noble about it, to be like a phoenix arising that every time we kick it down, it comes up again. But at this point, I just want to compare them to a cockroach. Now, if you remember last episode, they managed to confederate with Nagaryth, so Allisara and his men have now joined Lothan. And we also found out that up here in the north, where the Dark Elves are, it looks like the Lothan conquest has actually gone extremely far, to the point that, as far as we can tell, the Great Arena and even Nagaryth are under control of the High Elves, meaning that we may not be fighting the Dark Elves after all. Looks like it may be just down to fighting the High Elves the entire time. But if anyone is here for revenge for the death of Allisara, it is Orion and his people. So, what we're going to be dealing with this army here, if I remember right, it was led by an unknown commander. His name is Karadryan, isn't it? Yeah, Karadryan here. Stands atop the foot in the walls of the shrine. He is the leader of the Phoenix Guard. So his army looks quite interesting. We've got a few heroes. Swordmasters, Shadow Guard, a dragon. Alright, we'll have to keep an eye on this army and where it's going to land. But we can start bringing troops over to corner them if needed. So we've got an army here at the moment, Findle, who is recruiting Sisters of the Fallen for me to give to Orion's army when he's resurrected from his sacrifice, in order to continue his quest chain for the Cloak of Isha. But you can stay like that for the moment. We've also got Nayef leading Orion's army. Let's actually get you to start making your way down here. What we can do now in Port Elistor and Agriel is if we go to the Shrine of Azuria, in fact we need to build the shrine, don't we? There we go. We're going to recruit a lord. It doesn't have to be any, but let's just go for Phyonix because she's slightly cheaper than a Spellweaver. And we'll just send her off to colonize these two regions here. So she can go off to Port Elistor next turn. So Nayef is going to continue down here. Let's get a force marching, just so she can actually get on with the replenishments as well. There we go. So who else we got left? Draika. Now I do feel a little tempted to actually send her over here to Arnheim. I mean, we could send her by boats straight across from here and go and attack the city. Might as well start our counter-attack if possible, but we'll see what happens there. Now here, we've got a 19 stack, so this is potentially something we can use. We could try and get another Dryad Horde, just to try and balance it up to a 20 stack. But what we want to do with this army is start heading over towards the coast, because I want to send this army to the Citadel of Dusk in order for us to attack the region there. For now, let's just get you over to Numas, so we can start making our way over at least. And then I'll have a think about whether or not to actually start recruiting the Horde or not. But for now, we'll just leave that there. Milana is fine. Dieth is continuing his journey down to Astalia, wasn't he? The plan being for us to actually try and eliminate Astalia, since we've been at war with them this entire time. They just do not want to accept peace. So if they don't want to accept peace with the men of the woods, the elves of the woods, then we'll just kill them off. So Dieth's going off to do that. So Fios is western up, and so was Durfu. And I think that was everything we needed to worry about this turn, wasn't it? Oh, hang on. Was these settlements here built up? No, they weren't. Right. Let's get that built. And do I want to do cattle pastures? Why not? We'll just go for the bonus then with the people. Not the people. You know, they get the bonus for cavalry units when we recruit them. And then, speaking of that, though, wasn't there Ganvale or Lothan? Ganvale, wasn't it? That's right, we were building up the bowman ability, so between this region and Lothan, we should be able to recruit armies fairly close by. It should be a lot more quickly than trying to recruit them over in Athel and send them over. Or even if we're trying to do it for global recruitment, at least we have the capabilities to try and get things done a bit more quickly locally. So if we go for a Deepwood camp here, and we go, where is it? Here. A Bowyer workshop. That should get that going quite nicely then. And then, yeah. What else do we need to do? Oh yeah, here. While we got the population surplus, one thing I would like to try and do is just spend a point to upgrade that. And then, granted, then we'll have to wait a little bit longer until we can get this up to a tier 5 settlement, but there's plenty of time, it's fine. Apart from that, I think that is everything we need to worry about this turn, was it not? Well, let's go with the assumption it is. We'll just go and quickly do some unassigned skills. Delina, what are we going to do with you? Let's go Steel Technology. Baha. Oh yeah, we unlocked her dances, didn't we? Yeah, so we can pick Will and Death, Storm... Oh, we can't pick all of them. We have to pick one or the other. Okay. Armor Piercing 30 and Causes Fear. Okay. Plus 30 charge bonus and plus a melee attack. Or missile resistance and melee defense even. What's this one? 24% extra speed, stalk and unspottable. What I'm thinking is one of these two. That one's not as useful once we get our hands on this. I'm thinking Whirl and Death. The extra armor piercing damage will be quite useful, especially going up against high elves. And the fact that we can cause fear is going to be extremely useful. Yeah, we'll go for Whirl and Death. Okay, next, Zatafios. We still got how many more turns? 18 levels until we can get our hands on a dragon mount. Extra speed, maybe? Or just start working on her own combat abilities? Well, I suppose we could start working on the rest of these and get her eventually to Lightning Strike. Nah, I'd rather try and work on her army abilities thinking about it. So we already did these two. Glade Riders, Wild Riders would be useful. Or War Dancers. Let's go Striking Branches. Increase our cavalry ability. Because we do have the 2 units here, Wild Riders, and we do have the Glade Riders too. So anything that's going to increase their speed and survivability is going to be quite good. Simref, who are you with? Dryka. Let's give you... Yeah, let's go for the second point in the transformation like a Dawn. It makes Summer and Manticore much cheaper then. And then I think that's everything, isn't it? Eventually. Okay, done. Alright, let's first of all have a look and see what Lothan are going to do next. Assuming it's nothing bad, there is something I want to ask your guys' opinion about. For a potential future campaign that was suggested to me in the comments of the... Was it the last video? Or no, it was in the Grudgebringers campaign. Which, I have to admit, caught my interest when I read it. And oh, Teclis has now taken over from Caradryan. And doesn't look like he's heading towards Val's Anvil. Oh crap, was there 2 armies I just saw then? Or just one? I may wait on sending Draco and her force. I'll keep her by the coast. I think it will be the best plan for now. But anyway, they saw in a comment, and I haven't had a chance... No, I did reply to this one. It's trying to keep track of... All these days are merging into one, I tell you, with the, people staying indoors and everything. Right, but... Hang on. You want a military alliance? Nah. Right. But someone actually asked about, after I finished this campaign with the Wood Elves, about perhaps doing a Chaos Dwarf campaign. Now it is possible using OVN's Lost Faction mod, which I'm using in the Grudgebringers campaign, and you can use the expanded roster for them as well. Now, that could be quite interesting. I have to put my hands up and admit, I don't have much experience with the Chaos Dwarves. Not just as a faction in the game, but in general. Chaos Dwarves never caught my fancy that much. I do know the basics about them. I know where they're located in the Warhammer world. I know they're dwarves that follow a bull god whose name I can't remember, but they also fight very similar to dwarves, but also have access to magical sorcery monsters and can even get goblins, maybe like hobgoblins and that as slaves. And it's also thanks to their breeding program that Black Orcs became a thing. But apart from the fact that when I came into Warhammer, it was after they became a non-official faction anymore. I think the closest you get to see them nowadays is, or when Warhammer was still around, before Age of Sigmar, was when they were just the crewmen of the Hell Cannon, and you can actually see them in the game when you look at a Hell Cannon in Warhammer 2. But what do you guys think about doing a Chaos Dwarf campaign? I need to look into the mechanics of them a bit, but I think it could be quite interesting and something different to play as the bad guys. We haven't done that since we played as Engwyn Van Hossman. Anyway, Redhorn Tribe Midland sure will join on side of our allies. Why not? And we've also got this situation. Now, admittedly, I do kind of want to go after them because they are beastmen and we're Wood Elves, we hate beastmen. But that stack is extremely good. I mean, you saw the amount of numbers we'd be talking about if we tried to fight them. I may just end up leaving it, to be honest with you. Oh Christ, I talked for that entire end turn phase. Jesus, why did you guys tell me to stop me? Anyway, so let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Would you like to see a Chaos Dwarf campaign after this one? I'll be honest, I was planning to do a High Elf one originally, and do my idea of playing as Safari. But that could be put on the back burner. I have to admit the Chaos Dwarf one has intrigued me quite a bit. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Oh, crap.
From the north it comes. The tendrils of chaos spread south, tainting the lands. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power?
Oh crap. So,
Has come, my lord.
Thank you, your old advisor. Excuse me. So, looks like the major invasion has actually kicked off. Azazel Voidspawn, Archon the Everchosen, Gamanus Coraxus, Ikugak Storyteller, and Saphariel the Everwatcher. Okay. But I'm hoping that the Chaos Army should not be that big a deal. When you consider that thanks to the mod setup we got at the beginning of the campaign, that the Empire and Kislev are all buddy-buddy. They can't go to war with one another, which is why we've been seeing such crazy expansion into areas like Upper Norska and that, because they can't expand anywhere else. So I'm hoping with a powerful Empire that we may not have to worry about the Chaos Invasion. What I might do, though, is set up an army over by the Lorelorn Forest, just to be able to keep my land secure in case there is an attack from them. But I'm hoping that the Empire should be enough to hold them back. We shall see, though. We shall see. Now, like I said, that is going to be a bit too big of a threat. We've got two full stacks here. One led by Corhill and the other one by Anafanar himself. So I'm going to actually get you guys to come back. Can you not come back onto land here? Excuse me. Alright, head back down towards Tor Anrock. You can stay there for now. Alright, Kadaev, let's get you actually making your way over to the coast. I kind of want to see what we're going to be facing as we make the march over. So you can start over here. Oh yeah, the Chevaliers. Hegria, I am going to take a minute to actually give you a proper horde in your army. Yeah, we can't even go for any of these. The thing is, that's going to take 6 turns. That's a crazy amount of time. Is there anything else we can get you instead? I mean, even our archers only take 2 turns. Can't give you any special units. And Christ, to be honest, I'd rather pick in something like a dragon or something like that over a group of dryads. Or even another tree man. Oh, screw it. We'll do this. We'll go and cancel that. We'll go and get that. And we're going to get rid of you guys, and I'm going to swap them out for just another unit of Eternal Guard. Yeah, I'll be happy with that composition. Right. That's the you sorted out, although you're going to take a while. Let's have a look. Diaf, let's switch you back over now to normal stance. That way we will be caught unprepared if we end up having to fight an army. And what do we have here? Borgio the Besieger. Oh, wow. Now, another campaign I would love to do at some point is the Southern Realms, especially with, like, trying something out like, what's his name? Not Marco Polo, the other guy. Marco Polo's the real life person. There was another guy in this one who found Lustria. But the fact you can get the Dogs of War units in the mod, like the Cursed Company here. And what else we've got? Poazzo's Lost Legion. That's pretty cool. I mean, these are just plain halberders. We've got the Al-Qatani Fellowship. Crossbowmen, handgunners. Titchy Hitchy's Raiders, so skinks on cold ones, like they used to be in the Lizardmen army. Al-Mukhtar's Desert Dogs and the light cannon. That could be an interesting army to face. And then in Leonardo Catraza, we've got quite a few here, including a Templar of Mamidia. Oh, that's cool. Anaconda's Amazons. Oh my god. The Leopard Company. Mengil Manhide's Manflayers. Isn't this the... Yeah, these are the Dark Elves. They were well known for basically skinning people's skin off them. I mean, that's what you would do when you skin people's skin, yeah. But you know what I mean. The Royal Guard, Crossbowmen, Volan's Venators. Oh, this is so cool. I would love to see this and see the Dogs of War for proper. But hey, we'll move Dive there for now. I'm hoping he should be okay, at least against one of those armies. You've still got 2 more turns to go. Durfy's got 6. Alright, let's get you over to Port Listor. This should secure me in the whole province of Safwi by doing this. Colonize. There we go. We'll get you heading down towards here next. Let's get that built up. Alright. How many more turns do we got? 1 more turn and then Orion can take over. Okay. Now, if we're going to try and do this, I wonder if there's a good ambush spot. 65? 65? Guys, even I can see trees here, and they're telling me that it's all grassland. Lying game. Grassland 60... Oh, Christ. Okay. Tell you what, come here. Then, and we'll set up an ambush. That way now we can block the entire entranceway towards Loffen if that's the way they're gonna go. Let's see, Lorana. Is there any agents around here we can get you to go after? Ah, here. Go and hunt down Tominubar. Okay, Nias moved. Draika's moved. You and you. For now, it's everybody now, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, stutter. Damn, right. Just double check my regions again. Everything is fine now in Loffen. Ganvale, we're just waiting for everything to get built up. And how is the things in Alpha-Loven? Is there anything we're waiting to build up? That's at max. That's got another 2 to go. Oak of Ages got ages to go. That's got 1 more turn and then we can build it up. And we've already done it here. Okay. Alright, just skip through all of this. Right, Phalanx, to be honest, I really don't need you about, but I'm going to give you some points anyway. There you go. Research. Oh wait, we finished the Hecate one, didn't we? So not only did we get the bonus diplomacy with Lizardmen, but we're also going to have a lot more power reserved for magic. But what do we want to go for next? The 2 center ones here cost 2 amber, but it does give me a slight reduction in upkeep. Nerfu Keeper the Glass Door. That could be handy. Siege Out Time. That's good against Beastmen, isn't it? Yeah. What about here? So yeah, the Creator. That's not really that useful. Magic resistance for all my units. That could work. And so could that. Or we could just work our way up towards Cain, the bloody-handed god. Yeah, extra bonuses there, and we can actually work, not for that one. This one will allow me to get global recruitment cheaper. Yeah, work my way towards here. That looks fantastic. Okay, anything else we need to worry about upgrading? Oh, it just went past one. Crap. I can't be bothered to find it again. There we go. Okay, Lofin, what's Teclis up to? Oh. Okay, if nothing else, this has given me the opportunity to check out what he's got in his army. And you might be looking at some of these thinking, what on earth are these unit cards? Well, this is from the Nagwith expanded roster mod that you can find linked in the mod collection in the video description. And it just gives a bunch of unique units to Nagwith, which now Lofin can get. So we've got the Shadow Guard, consisting of capable warriors molded by the hatred of the Druki. Got a bunch of these. Got Shadow Walkers with spiteful bodkings. Oh, that's cool. So Shadow Walkers use arrowheads fashioned from withered trees in Nagwith. Its iron-tipped barb to make it next to impossible to remove. Its tiny thorns cause ghastly torment to any victims as they wither in pain. Oh, that sounds cool. We've got these, we've got Shadow Warriors, we've got Sentries of the Shadow Crown, Sea Guard Archers, and of course the two dragons. And what we got here? An Assassin. The Shadow King wishes to send a message, so the Herald will claim the lives and bodies required to send it. There will be no second guessing Alifanar's intentions. Interesting. Well, I am going to just have to auto-resolve this. There's no way we can do anything to that army. And they managed to claim their first territory back. Well, Orion's going to be able to take over his army command in the next turn. And hopefully we'll be able to send Dryker down in to provide reinforcements too. Not that I think we need it, but still, better to have the reinforcements and not need them than to need them and not have them, you know? And speaking of reinforcements, it looks like Alifanar is coming over to give a hand. Oh joy. Right. Estalia have come out to play, it seems. Now the balance bar is slightly against me. And given what we're facing, that's a lot of missile fire heading in my direction. Oof, I don't particularly fancy trying to fight that by myself. Try retreats. And they've chased me down again. Right. Well, looks like we're going to try out our men against the Southern Realms. Borgia the Besieger, let's face you in battle. Okay then, here we are. So, how are we going to actually approach this fight? Well, first of all, let's try and get a bit of extra magic. Okay, that worked out very nicely. I've got 116 power reserve. Okay, that will work. So, the enemy has got a lot of missile units. Much more than we do. So, really trying to charge into that amount of firepower, and I mean firepower, we've got handgunners and all sorts in that army, is not going to really work out the best for us. Now what I'm thinking is actually trying to use the trees to advantage, particularly here, maybe, because it is walkable terrain. We can keep ourselves in the trees and make our way up to here and then just draw them down if possible. That way then it'll be extremely difficult for them to try and fire on my position, especially if, or we can even try and kite a few over to here, because they're not really got much in the way of cavalry units. But then they do have that cannon, which means they're going to be quite stationary, because the AI works like that. I'm going to try and approach using the trees here to my advantage, so if we do... Switch you guys over a second. Let's get you guys to come across here. Alright, Dryads can be on the flank, on each side. Oh yeah, I forgot, you guys can actually go into Feebob, can't you? You can actually deploy ahead. If I might get you to do that. You can be my skirmish line, I guess. Alright, let's get you guys behind, ready to charge in. Let's switch... I like a little bit of symmetry. You guys can be like this. And we'll move them straight into the front line when possible. You guys, I kind of want you to actually be a little bit forwards. But at the same time, I would like them over somewhere out the way. So they can easily come in and flank the enemy. Is up here a bit too crazy? Might be. If we can fit them in, though. That's actually very doable. There we go. We've managed to outsmart them. Okay, Circo can be here to reinforce my firing line. We'll get Ilaric here ready to charge forward. And Dief can be on the front line here ready to go. Right, start the battle. Let's get you guys moving up. Enemy reinforcements already on their way. Looks like they're spread out quite randomly. Although, slow things down a minute, I wanted to actually check these out. Pause, in fact. So we've got the Purazo's Lost Legion here. Oh, they do look really good for pikemen, don't they? Here is really cool, though. They actually managed to get them proper skinks. That is really good. Because remember, in the base game, it's sauruses riding cold ones, but way back when the Lizardman book first came out, they used to have skink cold ones, which weren't as effective as you can imagine. But that's pretty cool that they've done that. Do we get to see Titchy Hitchy himself? I don't think we can. Oh, that would have been cool though. Halberdiers? Okay, any other cool ones? I want to see the Cursed Company. I know, I sound a bit like a fanboy right now, but... Oh wow. Al-Maktar's Desert Dogs. Okay, I'll give them points. They do look somewhat as if they're from Araby. Even though it's pretty obvious that they're actually using the Batonian skin. That's pretty cool. We've got the Al-Qatani Fellowship here. But where is my Cursed Company? Those are the units I want to see. There's the cannon. Ah, here. Cursed Company. Right. Oh, they've got definitely got them in the skeleton masks. Oh, and that must be Victor himself. Oh, wow. That looks so cool. Sorry, I'll carry on with the game now. I got my enjoyment out of this. Right. Let's deploy. Alright, so my entire army's getting into the tree line here, so not only can we hide, but we're going to try and reduce the amount of damage we take from the missile fire. I don't particularly want to charge cavalry into pikemen and halberdiers, but we may be doing what we need to do, you know? Hang on, does this work out like they should do in the game? I don't know, hang on. Because this unit here should, in theory, have a combination of pikes and crossbows, but it doesn't look like they have. I mean, it just got literally a hide forest. Yeah, decent ranged armor piercing. Alright. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed now. Okay, my army is now deployed inside the tree line. We're all hiding. If we go any further up, that was actually a really good positioning then. If we go any further up, our units would be spotted. But the enemy know roughly where we are. We just want to draw them down. And what's this? Leonardo Catraza. You got yourself a griffin. That's such cool colours. Right. Let's get my boys to start heading down. Alright, make your way into here. Might draw away a few of their units while we do this as well. Alright, handgun is starting to make their way into the woods. We still got all of these as well. Do you guys have any cool spells to try? Yep, arrows already starting to fire out. Okay, there's Borgio. Fire some arrows straight at him before he disappeared. Right. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's get you to be assassinated. So let's grab you. Trap you in there. He's got the netting coming down. Let's quickly grab all my archers and basically fire on his position. I think we'll be okay against Titchy Hitchy and that, but Leonardo might be a bit of a problem. Alright. Yeah. Okay, you guys are getting into position over here. Manflayers, let's get you heading closer. I mean, nah, let's keep you back here. Let's keep you back here for now. I mean, they've already been spotted, but... There we go, we're just... Oh Christ, we're really not doing much to him, are we? Okay, men. Okay, Dryads charge forward. Right. Let's get Diaf to come back here and deal with Katrazo here. I'm going to send a unit of my Wildwood Rangers to help out. Let's get everybody now to come forward and help support the attack. Alright. Oh, Jesus, what unit here is taking up... Oh, it's the Dryads. That's fine. They were there as the sacrificial lambs anyway. Okay, you guys continue firing. Fantastic. Right, let's get... Dias making his way over here. Inarek, let's get you coming forward now to support. And for the moment, let's go... Shadow's Coil, just to reduce the enemy's combat abilities. Let's get you guys now to come forward. Let's just go against the crossbowmen here, and we'll just wipe them out bit by bit if possible. Right, he's getting out of there. Okay, what we got over here? Diaf, I want you to come over here and fight the halberdiers for me. Wilder Rangers, come over here and attack these in the flank. Let the archers continue doing what they're supposed to be doing. Let's switch you guys back over to this. We'll start having them fire into there. Okay, here comes those. To be honest, is it worth me trying to attack these? No, we'll just continue pushing down. Fine, we'll send both of these men to go into those. Not, hopefully, into the last legion. In fact, spin around, go past them here. And then we'll see then if we can make them attack the enemy's flanking units. So you guys continue here and then come and attack these. Then we want you guys... push down here now. And you guys too. Okay, how are we doing back again? Let's slow things down. One Dryad unit's already retreating off the map. Not ideal, but we'll take it as we can. Alright, let's do another arrow. Do it into him. Alright, continue firing into him. No, fire on him, in fact. Alright, you guys focus over here. Wild Rangers charge into there. Diav, come and attack these. Okay, let's have a look. You guys should be able to take out Volan's Venators by yourselves. Oh, more Wild Rangers. Come in here and attack this. Hitch's Raiders are about to retreat. Go and attack the Cursed Company. They should, in theory, do quite well against those because they have bonuses, don't they not? Against the undead? Stubborn... no, hang on. I'm clicking the wrong unit, aren't I? Yeah, Guardians of the Wood affects undead nearby. That should work out quite nicely if we get them charged in there. Okay, Dryads, come and attack these. Alright, you stop these in their tracks. Alright, you get you guys to come and attack these. You shoot these. Okay, and then you three, I want you to attack this unit right here. No, you're not the Templars. Go after the Leopard Company. Okay, you guys have broken these. Make your way down now to attack the Royal Guard. Or even better, come and attack the cannons. And then you come over here and attack Volan's Venators. Okay, we're keeping an eye on them because we don't want the Lost Legion here to attack. Okay, push it down now. Let's see if we can break some of these. Okay, we've got a unit of halberdiers about to break. Fantastic. Pull you guys back out now before the combat finishes. Let's get you to come up here. Right, go for debuffing them. Okay, Circo, switch over and then start attacking these. Right, who's caught up now in the combat? Right. Okay, you guys get over to here. Eternal Guards, spin around and attack these. Wild Riders, come up here and attack the handgunners. Alright, you guys come and attack the Anacondas. Or even better, come and focus on killing him for me. Alright, hit him with another arrow of Kurnos. Okay, Perazzo's there. Right, you guys start to draw these away. Good. Make your way around here and attack the Royal Guard for me. Okay, Captain's made his way there. Glade Riders, start firing into the Leopard Company. Right. This vote, I think it was a mistake. actually coming to attack the stallions. I just didn't expect to be drawn and attacked by this many men. And the thing is, we need to win this, because if we lose this, then it's the entire, army's going to be wiped out. So we kind of need to win. Alright. Okay, units are starting to retreat. Okay. I'll tell you what, it might be an idea. Everyone apart from my ranged units. Okay, I need you guys to pull back here. You guys get out of the combat. If you can, continue the fight pushing against these. Alright, well that's not going to work out too well for them. Okay, let's have a look. Right. Let's get Eternal Guard to go over and kill you. Ilaric is going to attack that. You do that on the Anacondas. And then go for Storm of Blades. Okay, Wildwood Rangers, chase down and kill their captain. Circo, continue focusing on shooting the Leopard Company. Switch to that. Okay, you guys make your way up to the top here. And you guys can come and attack here. Diaf, bring your way over here to attack these. Okay, Wild Rangers are now just taking too many casualties from missile fire. Okay, you guys have returned. Okay, go and chase these down. The thing is, we haven't got the armor. That's one of the major problems being the Wood Elves, is that we don't have the armor capabilities to deal with these. Alright. Circo, keep firing onto their position there. Haven't got any more of your abilities, do we? No. Okay, Diaf, start making your way up here. Or even better yet, come over here and kill these. Wildwood Rangers, I want you to start making your way up to attack these. Alright, switch back into the center. You come over here. Okay, Circo, switch over there and kill him if possible. Okay, ranged units, switch back around, start firing on them. Okay, Wild Riders, get back over to here. I'm gonna tell you what, even better. Okay, they're starting to stand their ground, that's not gonna help us out. Okay, let's get you guys back over here. Alright, Diaf, start using your abilities, we're gonna give you Potion of Toughness. Right. Okay, Circo, fire off and kill him off for me, please. Right. If nothing else, we're going to make them rule this day. We're going to kill off enough of them, at least. I mean, they outnumbered us 2-1, and we already wiped out a lot of their troops. Just their missile fire. That's really done it in for us. Right. Let's bring you over here to attack these. Use Woven Mist to debuff them. Okay, you come and attack the Leopard Company. And you come and attack these as well. Yeah, you have no shooting ability, so... There we go. Army's starting to shatter. Ugh. I wish I can blame the handgunners, but to be honest, they haven't got... Looking over them, they haven't managed to get that many casualties. They just seem to... They've just done a lot, I think, in terms of this. I mean, that really didn't make sense. But it was a valiant defeat. Let's go back to the campaign map and actually check out our final losses. So, a valiant defeat, but unfortunately, because we retreated once, we've lost the entire army. Now, we managed to do an extremely good job nevertheless. We wiped out over nearly 2,000 of theirs, and only took 1,000 losses here. Although looking at over the casualties, it wasn't actually through the artillery and the missile troops we took most of our losses in. It was actually, at least from what I'm looking, through many of the regiments of renown. Such as, for example, Mangill, Manhides, Manflays didn't kill that many. But we'll look up here, the Cursed Company killed 64. The Halberdiers did quite a good job, I must say, against my troops. But, yeah, it was in the missile thing, but missile? It's in the melee that we lost most of our men. But, especially from you, Leonardo Catraza here managed to kill over 100 of my troops. But we managed to give him a bloody nose if nothing else and leave him quite badly injured. A number of units have been defeated, that's good to see. But it does mean, though, that we're going to have to go and recruit Dyer for a new army for when he takes over later. Okay then guys, so I think at this point I can quite happily end today's episode. I think that was a bit of a tense battle against us and Stalia, but it does mean we're going to have to recruit a new army to replace what we lost with Dyer and his forces. I may wait for him to actually become available to recruit again before we do, because he does give some nice bonuses. So that might be something we'll have to do. But let's end it here. Lorana got assassinated. Critical success. Oh my god. Turn bar, you devil. 34 combat. Wow, I never realized that. Alright, let's get through all of these. Orion is now available. Okay, we're definitely ending the episode by putting Orion himself in charge. So switch over to here, kick you out. Where is Big Daddy? There he is. Oh no, Big Daddy is Durfu. Sorry, I need something for Orion. But anyway, let me end it here, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed, and I do hope you join me next time for some more Warhammer. But until then everybody, keep safe out there, and goodbye for now.